Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am from Lahore, Pakistan, and I welcome you once again to my gender training IELTS reading video. This is the third video of this series and you must watch all the videos if you want to get good bench score in academic reading as well as gender training reading. As I told you before, if you are doing academic reading and you are weak at that, this video is exactly for you. From gender training you can go to academic, and if you are gender training then this is exactly according to your need. Now in this video I'm going to tell you how to solve sentence completion with one word only, right? It's very popular in reading as well as in listening, one word only, no more than two words and all that. So we've got question type one word only, and I'm going to give you the strategies how to solve one word only. So as usual, no hollow tips, no hollow strategies. Let's go to the test and we solve the test together. Okay, now let's take a start. Complete the sentences below, one word only. They've not written and or a number, so it means just one word, and one word means only one word, no article, no preposition, nothing else. Write your answers in boxes 15 to 20. Okay, question number 15. Ensure team members are aware of any. Now team members are aware of any means there is something and team members are aware of. There are regarding how the work should be presented. Now that thing is there are, any dash, there are means it can be plural. Aware of any dash, the answer is going to be a plural noun, right? There are regarding how the work should be presented. So the questions and answers, they are going to be in the same order. Now let's just take a start. Delegation helps you get more done, helps your team members progress and all that. When you give someone a project task to do, make sure that they have all the information. Now if you have a feeling that you've forgotten the question, you can go back and check. The question is, ensure team members are aware of any, there are regarding. So we need to look for a plural word. Information they require, actually, get on and to do. That includes specifying the date it is you writing, a clear definition, task providing for resources. Now any resources, this can be a trap. They need. Alright, let's see, providing any resources they need to get it done, or name of people you expect them to talk to. Alright, it also means informing them of expectations. Now see, informing, for informing they are using the word aware of. Informing and aware of, they are the same words. Any dash, there are. Of any expectations you have, such as delivering it as a spreadsheet rather than a Word document. So it also means informing them. Them means team members, right? So ensure team members are aware of any, the answer is actually expectations. So we'll write here expectations, right? That's a nice start. Now make sure support is made available if any exists. Support, they're talking about support made available if any, there is if conditional, exist as to the team members, if anything happens, exist as to the team members ability to do the work. Team members ability to do the work means their performance. This is, my clue. Members ability to do the work. So make sure to support is made available if any dash. Now let's see what is going to be the answer. Alright, okay, we read ahead. If you have concerns, okay, that someone doesn't have the skills to do good job, or they tell you this outright, make sure that you offer some help. What's the question? The question is, make sure support, for help they're using the word support. Make sure support is made available if any exist. Now if any exist, if you have concerns, right, you have, for have they're using the word exist, that someone doesn't have the skills to do a good job. So make sure support is made available if any concerns exist as to the team members' ability to do the work. Team members' ability to do the work, for that they are using have the skills to do a good job. Now you might think skills can be the answer, but you see, if you write skills, make sure support is made available if any skills exist. If skills exist, then you don't need to have the support. So if you have concerns that someone doesn't have the skill to do the job, that's why the answer is going to be concerns. Okay, if any concerns exist as to the team members' ability to do the work. Now, question number 17. Ask the team member to detail how the work is developing. Okay, ask the team member to detail how the work is developing. For example, by providing a regular, can be update or anything. So you need to provide something. For provide, they might use some other word. By providing a regular. Now regular, after regular there is going to be your answer, whatever they say, and there must be a synonym. So let's just go on and see. It might take longer this time, but next time they will be able to do it. All right, it's all about that. Now let's go on. Once you have given the task to someone, let them get on with it. Tell them how you expect to be kept informed. Okay, like through. Now tell them how you expect to be kept informed, like through a report once a week. Then let them get on with it unless you feel things. What's the question? Ask the team member to detail how the work is developing. All right. For example, by providing a regular. Let's read again. Tell them how you expect to be kept informed. This is given. Ask the team member to detail how the work is developing, for example by providing, like through. Now like through and for example, they are same. Like through a report once a week. Once a week means regular. Once a week means regular, right? For example means like through. Like through a report once a week. Now what is the answer? The answer is report. Yes, providing a regular report. So you can write your answer like this, R-E-P-O-R-T, capital R, or you can write R-E-P-O-R-T. Both ways it is right. So please focus actually synonyms and synonymous phrases. Next, number 18. Don't delegate. Okay, don't means you should not do this, right? Don't delegate administrative tasks simply because they are. Now, don't delegate administrative tasks. They might use some other word for administrative task. Delegate means to give it to someone else to do. Simply because they are. Now, what are they? Right? So, let's go on. This is done. As a project manager, you have to retain some of the main project responsibilities for yourself. You shouldn't expect someone else on the project team to do your job. That is delegate. Now it means the answer is going to be somewhere. You shouldn't expect someone else on the project team to do your job. Now shouldn't expect means don't delegate. What's the question? Don't delegate administrative tasks simply because they are. Now what are they? That's what we need to find. Equally don't delegate. Yes, now direct. Don't. Equally don't delegate tasks such as dull administrative ones. Dull administrative ones. Let's see. Don't delegate administrative tasks simply because they are. Now because they are means there is going to be an adjective, right? So that adjective they have already given with dull administrative, and here they are using administrative first and then they want us to write. So the answer is going to be dull. Don't delegate administrative tasks simply because they are dull. D-U-L-L. Right? I tell you again. Don't delegate tasks such as dull administrative ones just because you don't want to do them, right? So just because you don't want to do them, there isn't anything, the answer is going to be dull. Let's go on. Number 19. Managers can ask a team member to check on the achievement of, wow, achievement of something at fixed intervals. For fixed intervals, they will use some other word. For achievement even, they will use some other word. Managers can ask a team member to check on the achievement of dash at fixed intervals. Now, but remember that project manager is a leadership position, so you don't want your role to be seen. Okay. One way to free up your time to spend on more strategic and leadership parts of project management is to delegate things that are regular. Okay. Like nothing whether weekly targets have been met. Okay. Okay. There is something. Let's read the question again. Why I read the question again? Because I should be clear about the question. Managers can ask a team member to check on the achievement of dash at fixed intervals. Now, fixed interval, weekly, right? Achievement of dash at weekly means fixed interval. So they say here, parts of project management is to delegate things that are regular, like noting whether weekly targets have been met. Weekly targets have been met. Managers can ask a team member what? To check what? On the achievement of weekly targets, but you got to write one word only. For weekly they have written fixed intervals. That's why the answer is going to be targets. Let me see, is it plural or singular? Yeah, targets, it's plural, so I'll write it as it is. The answer is targets. Clear? So far so good. Now if you dash, you risk delaying the whole project. There is something you do, you risk delaying the whole project. So let's see, what is it? If you dash, could someone in your team take this on? And this can be useful way of unskilling team member, training, ongoing training, and allowing them to gain confidence too. So in summary, be clear, supportive, and don't micromanage. Alright, don't become the problem on your project that prevents progress. Don't become the problem that prevents progress just because you are afraid to leave people alone to get on their jobs. So in summary, be clear, supportive, and don't micromanage. Now what is the question? If you dash, you risk delaying the whole project. If you dash. So in summary, be clear. If you supportive, grammatically this cannot come, this cannot come, and don't micromanage. Don't micromanage. Yes. Don't become the problem on your project that prevents progress just because you are afraid to leave people alone to get on. So in summary, don't micromanage. Don't become the problem on your project that prevents progress. That prevents progress means that actually delays, right? So actually they are saying, so in summary, be clear, supportive, and don't micromanage. And then this micromanagement, don't become the problem on your project and prevents progress. Now that thing actually is micromanage. This thing prevents progress just because you are afraid. Prevents mean delay. Prevents progress. Now what is that? If you micromanage, you risk delaying the whole project. So if you micromanage. Why micromanage? Because they say here, don't become the problem on your project that prevents progress. That prevents progress. Now that is actually going back to the micromanagement. So don't micromanage because that prevents the progress. Prevents mean delays the progress at your project. So if you micromanage, remember one thing, if you is equal to don't in reading. So if there is something if you can look for don't and all that stuff. So this is how you got to solve this type of questions. Welcome back. Alright, so now at least you will have no trouble with one word only in gender training reading. Okay, and these tips can be applied on academic reading as well with one word only. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Asad Yaqub and my other channel Asad Yaqub Vlogs. I also run a Facebook page that is Asad Yaqub IELTS. You must like that page as well so that I could share more wisdom, more insight about IELTS with you there as well. And I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, you can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best with your IELTS preparation. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.